Hi, it's Mike.
And this is Fran.
And this is Mike and Fran Unrehearsed, episode 37. Hey, how's it going out there, folks? So you're listening to Mike and Fran Unrehearsed on 216thenet.com at 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time on noon on Wednesdays. Hey, guys, I wanted to mention that I've updated our website. That's www.mikeandfriendradio.com to have some networking opportunities on there for you, some business opportunities, and a little bit of info of Mike and Fran, because we're now on, as you know, we're on 216 The Net every Wednesday at noon, but we're also on Radio Garden. And I think because of Radio Garden, we've got, what did they say in April? We've got like almost 150,000 people tuning in to us. Isn't that great, Mom?
I think so.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yes.
I'm just wondering where all these folks are coming from. So what I'd like you all to do is just call me within the next hour, and then I'll know where you're coming from, and just leave a quick. No, I'm kidding. But I would like you to go to our website and look at our business opportunities on here, because I think they're really worthwhile. So go to www.mikeandfriendradio.com, and then you can see that we're on Anchor now, and we're actually on, which is a podcast. And if you want to do a podcast, you could easily have your own podcast on Anchor. We're on Breaker, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Pocket Casts, RSS feeds, and now on Spotify too. So that's awesome. So that you could listen to it in your car. Because I used to listen to Spotify all the time. You know why? I don't like commercials, so I pay for it. Right? That's like when we watch the news at night, Mom. What do? We record it so we don't have to watch the commercials. I don't think I can handle it, really.
I don't think you could either, because you always talk about it.
Well, thanks for reminding me. But yeah, so anyway, if you guys want to go to a little networking group on Mondays at 8 o'clock a.m., that's Central Daylight Time, right here in Chicago, go to Cup of Joe Networking Group. You'll see me there, a lot of my friends. What they're starting to do now is give me a question to go on the air, give me a little description of their business, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. So you go to YouTube and go Mike and Fran Unrehearsed, and guess what? I'll give them a free ad on our radio show by just sending us a question. Isn't that great? And of course, as long as they subscribe to the YouTube channel, we get those numbers up there, and who knows? The sky's the limit, Mom, right? Maybe we'll be giving away like Mercedes-Benz or something like that, or maybe Volkswagens, or didn't they do that on, Oprah did that, didn't she? Didn't she used to give away?
Oprah.
Oh no, Ellen DeGeneres did that. No,
right.
Wait, she's not on anymore. Did you hear that? She canceled her show.
Who?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
They've been on, and her contract is ending, and she's been on a number of years.
Yeah.
She said it's nothing new to challenge her. So
Is that what she said?
I believe. Yes.
No, I know what it is. It's not that. You know what it is?
No.
She said that from other people, she heard that the environment working on her show was quote unquote.
Oh, that was a couple of years
toxic.
ago. No. She
Toxic.
said that did not bother her at all.
No.
If that had bothered her, she would have quit then.
She said that.
No.
She said that then, but it continues to be a problem today. And she's like, I've had enough. I don't know what they're talking about.
No.
I'm not going to be labeled like that. I'm done.
No.
I'm not going to get over this hump.
Not what
It's
I
over.
read. I
It's
don't
over.
think it was handled that way at all.
No. Just
What she said, if it would have bothered her that much, she would have quit when it happened a year or so ago.
But that was then when it happened. She thought she got over it. When she opened up the season, she apologized to everybody about this toxic environment that they're working in.
Because she was unaware of it. She didn't realize it.
She was totally unaware of it. But when she found out, she was like just kind of saying that that's not happening. That's not on my watch. It's never going to happen here.
I never watched the show that much.
I can assure you
anyway,
that's not happening here at our show. And apparently,
all right,
it stuck around and didn't go away. Anyway, we're talking about shows a lot here. We're going to get into a couple interesting questions because I did get some people to respond to giving us a question, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and telling me what to say about their company on the air. And so I'm going to do that in a little bit. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Mom. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
What did you just say a second ago?
I've been ready for years. Let's go.
You know what? We were off the air when she said that, and I said, say that again, and then she didn't, and then she did. So now we got it. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the question is, I read the paper today, as I always do, and you do, right? Without the paper, we can't even get out of bed. Besides that, today, what was in the headlines? They're talking about people should be wearing a mask. Some people should not be wearing a mask. You don't have to. You might have to. If you're vaccinated, you need to wear. You don't have to. But if you're not, you do. And then you even have to like leave earlier from the bar if you're not vaccinated. Anyway, it's kind of a problem, Mom. So how the hell are people going to know if people are like fully vaccinated? I mean, just because that card? I mean, and they don't even like say they're going to be checking people. They're just going to, have them on their own honor system or something. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think I'll just keep wearing my mask. I think it's kind of early anyway. I think the summer coming with all of the grouping and people getting together and they're more allowing them more.
Well,
there's going to be more chance to have a little bit of a relapse wearing my mask.
Well, sure.
Because the president came out and said you do not have to wear it outside or inside if you are vaccinated. But
well, I guess there's groups of people now that are vaccinated, like that are not wearing a mask, and they're like ecstatic about it, and they're really enjoying themselves for the first time in a long time, and all that, which is great. But you got to make sure that those people, I guess, are truly vaccinated that are in there.
Well,
otherwise
the mask was not
they could mess it
hampering
up.
to me that much. Of course, I didn't wear it that much because I didn't go out that much.
Well,
If I had to wear it all the time, I might feel differently about it.
I wear mine all the time.
But all I can say
I'm vaccinated. I wear it. It's starting to ease off, but it's like you got to do both until.
But
we get these numbers a little bit better, I think.
In and out. Some places are requiring you wear a mask, some aren't.
It's pretty damn confusing.
On and off, just keep it on.
Yeah, well, keep it on and be safe, and you'll be all right. I mean, if you go into a restaurant, wear it when you get in there, when you're mingling, and then when you sit down, take it off. That's what I've been doing. And everybody's been doing that. The fact that we're vaccinated doesn't make that much of a difference to me. I'm still going to wear the mask, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
I also read in the paper about the drought in southern Oregon.
Oh, that's right.
And northern California.
Well, I wanted to ask you that question. So what's new in Oregon, Mom?
The drought? Well, it's not new.
The drought.
It's been going on for a number of years, and now it's the driest in 127 years around the Klamath Falls area near the California border. We used to go down there to southern Oregon near the coast to Ashland. You went with us once.
That's right.
To the Shakespeare town where they have the Shakespeare shows.
Well, it's like a festival, isn't it? Is it a festival?
No, you see them most all year round.
So I think I remember being down there at least one time. I know you went down there to visit your friend that lives in that area or used to live there.
I know, but we went to the festival for 10, 11, 12 years. Every time I go out to Oregon, we take a trip to Ashland.
That's right. I remember they had a smaller sort of festival. I think maybe it might have been in Portland when I was there for a little while.
Ones...
those are smaller ones.
The ones in Ashland are worldwide. It's really well known. When I was on the East Coast and I saw they had an advertisement about the Ashland, I'm going, oh my gosh, that's in Oregon.
Wow.
They have a building that's built like the old Vic that's on Stratford-on-the-Avon in England, and they have 2 or 3 other large facilities.
Really?
Now, I remember the first one I saw, Richard II with my mother, she did not like it all because they were wearing modern clothing. They weren't wearing the garb of the Elizabethan era. They were wearing jeans or an A-line skirt and had watches. And my mother didn't like it, but I did.
I don't know
because
if I would
you
like that.
concentrated totally on what they were saying.
Oh, I see.
What Shakespeare had written. And I felt it had a certain change that was good. We also saw, I think, Hamlet in one building was Theater in the Round, where everybody sat all the way around, and just in the middle was the stage, and they did not have a lot of props. Remember, it was mostly black and white, but they did, I think that was Hamlet. But we saw a lot there, and then there's another building.
So it was a black and white play?
I remember the clothing was a lot of black and white to be more dramatic.
Pretty basic dramatic stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we saw Merchant of Venice, Romeo and Juliet. We went down for many years. We go down, stay overnight, because it's 4 or 5 hours south of Eugene near the California border.
Oh, right.
And we would stay overnight, or sometimes we'd leave and drive 2 hours up north and stop at a casino near Roseburg and stay there overnight and then continue back to Eugene.
Sometimes. I thought you did that every time.
No, we stayed in Ashland a number of times.
Well, when you went to the casino off the coast, that was a different casino.
Oh, that's different. That's another direction.
Well, yeah, but
that was west to the ocean.
That was about an hour or so west.
Yeah, yes, on the Pacific coast.
What was the name of that casino? I know what it was. It was Three Rivers Casino, and it was right there on the coast.
Well, it was only an hour away.
Yeah, but it's that hour through the curving roads
through the
with
coast
all the
range,
trees.
Through the coast range,
it's amazing
which aren't
drive.
that tall.
You guys used to ride in the back of a pickup truck, I guess, to go out there at one point.
With my father.
No, you never really rode your bike out there, did you?
No, but one of our neighbors used to ride it, Mr. Buss.
Wow.
Would ride up to Eugene from the coast. Yes.
That's a pretty long ride.
Yes, it was.
And it's up and down in hills.
Right.
Wow, that's one hell of a guy to be able to do that.
He was an amazing person, Clarence Buss.
I love driving it. I remember taking some video of driving through there, and I still have it. It's really
real curvy.
It's really pretty. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And an Oregon coast of course, too. I guess when we went to the casino, from what I remember, I think there was one game in particular that Mom liked to play, and it was called Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah, it shouted out at you from the corner. They'd only have about 3 machines.
You'd walk in there and you'd hear it, and they'd be drawn to it, and that's where we wound up playing.
Yes.
And then you get to spin, and then everybody watches the wheel spin to see how much you win, and a couple of times you win some good money, but a lot of times it was like 25 and 30 and stuff like that. But it was a pretty fun game. So one of the questions we have had for a little while here that we haven't answered yet is, what would be your favorite game show? So, Mom, you start.
I can think of Wheel of Fortune, but my very favorite was Jeopardy!
Oh, okay.
Alex Trebek, and right now they're kind of scrambling to find somebody else to take over.
Oh, yeah.
But he was there for so many years. Yep. I also had
I had a friend on that show.
Yeah.
My friend Alan Baltus from high school. He was on that show. He did okay. He did pretty good.
I think Helga's son was on once, too.
Was he?
Yes, I think.
Wow. You think he could ever be on that show?
I don't know. I
mean, you're pretty knowledgeable.
Well,
what area do you think you would have a hard time with on Jeopardy?
Got it.
So from what I would think is you're good at history, you're good at literature, maybe pretty good at current events, movies, entertainment.
But math.
How about math?
Oh, no.
Not good at math.
Math? Anything to do with chemistry? Or stats on sports?
All right, so those areas you're not that good at, but you do pretty good watching the show.
Well,
right?
I used to at least get 5, and if I got 6 or 7 right, felt I was doing good.
That's pretty good.
But I also like to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, yeah.
What's My Line? And Password.
Oh, well, those are old shows.
But the favorite was Jeopardy!
Okay.
And what did you like?
All right. Thank you for asking. I used to like the dating game. My sisters used to play the dating game, and there was this one guy there that was like a dud. He was like in torn shorts and a shirt and all dirty. It's like he was a regular guy, but he was like dirty, and he was a dud. Anyway, I thought that was funny, but something to aspire to, right? I want to be a dud on dating game.
I don't think I watched it that much.
All right. Okay. So there was that game, and then there was Password was kind of interesting. What's My Line had some interesting celebrities on, and then I guess I watched Hollywood Squares for a bit, and that was kind of interesting because characters on that show, and there were like regular contestants. Paul Lind, that guy was always the center square.
Oh, yes.
That guy was always kind of trippy. Wally Cox, Rosemarie from Dick Van Dyke Show, right?
Yes.
And Vincent Price was one of the original people.
See, I don't remember him on
that game show. But they had, oh my God, people from all over. Joan Rivers was on there. John Davidson. Oh my God, Rich Little, Charo, Glenn Ford. Who else here? Oh, just tons of people. June Lockhart. Oh, that was my Lost in Space mom. Mm-hmm. It's just so funny to see these people sort of out of character, out of context, playing this game. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Hollywood Squares was kind of fun to watch, yeah. But I guess if you want to talk more of a recent game show, I think I probably watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But I watched it when Regis Philbin was the host. Because he had a way of tempting the contestant to almost go the wrong way. He would be like, I'm not sure about that, but I think you're a pretty smart guy. I'm thinking you got an answer here. It's final answer. I mean, if you can walk away with, 16,000, or you can go for 32. What do you want to do? It's up to you. Time's ticking. Well, you don't have all day. He just kind of, he makes it sort of exciting because you're like tumbling with the guy trying to get the person to answer the right.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good. Anyway, I don't know what the hell he's doing now. Is he?
All right.
Is he still around?
I don't know.
Well, we'll have to look into that. So, here's our first question of the day, Mom. Now, if you want to submit a question about your company, from your company, just go online to mikeandfranradio.com, submit your question, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tell me a little bit about your company so that I can mention it on the air and your contact information. Sound good? All right, cool. So our question today is coming from Joanne Dixon of Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi in Norwich. And I guess you can tell what they do there, right? They teach yoga and Tai Chi. And her question is, have either of you ever done yoga or Tai Chi? And by the way, you could reach Joanne Dixon of Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi in Norwich at 708-716-3106. That's 708-716-3106. Joanne Dixon of Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi in Norwich. Okay, Mom, so what do you think?
No, I never have.
So what was that? Did you say yes?
No. I would have been interested in doing yoga earlier in my life, but going on 95, I'm not bendable now.
Oh,
no way for anything.
Well, you can walk around the kitchen 3 times a day.
Well,
you can do that.
I have to force myself to do that sometimes.
I know. And if you're having an off day, I'll let you slide. But, you got to get back up there.
Have you ever thought of it?
What about Tai Chi?
What's Tai Chi?
Okay, I guess the answer is no.
Answer. What is really Tai Chi?
It's.
I think I could guess what it was, but tell me.
Well, it's from what I understand, it's sort of an Asian Chinese sort of exercise that you can sort of move your body and through the fluid motion sort of relax your body and sort of meditate. Tai Chi.
Oh, I've seen the Chinese doing this.
It's sort of slow moving.
People
sort of
doing that
arts.
On their lunch hours or breaks.
It's relaxing.
Yes.
It's good for your body and your muscles, flexibility, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to ask me if I've done yoga or Tai Chi, do you want to ask me that?
Have you? No.
Somehow I don't think you even care, but I'm going to answer anyway.
I don't think you have.
I've tried it. They have it over at the rec center over here. I brought my little mat there. I saw people doing like goat yoga. They had like goats on
with the
people.
animals.
That's like ridiculous. I don't think I want a goat standing.
No,
on
that
me.
wouldn't appeal to me.
So anyway, the answer is I've tried it once. I didn't really do it for very long, but I used to take Taekwondo, Now, back in the day, I think I was taking, everybody was doing aerobics, and they were doing them because of one woman. Who was the woman?
Oh, Jane Fonda.
That's right. That's right. That's right, Mom. It was Jane Fonda and her aerobic workout, and I think you got what was it, Buns of Steel or something from doing that stuff, or Thunder Thighs or something, or I don't know.
All I know is she looked very good, and she still
Absolutely.
does today.
Absolutely. I know. But anyway, I was doing that for a little while even, and then I started taking Taekwondo, and I'm like, whoa, I'm really working out now doing Taekwondo. I think I got up to blue belt or something like that, but it was a good workout. It's good, and I still use the stretching exercises that I learned from Taekwondo. They're really good. They're really good. Stretch, if you're running or jogging or whatever you do, you can stretch out first, and that's a really good thing to do. Tai Chi, I haven't really tried it, but I'm trying it now through my Oculus 2 Quest headset. So, does anybody know what that is? Let me see a show of hands out there. It's a VR kind of gaming system that you can use for workouts. There's kind of I don't know how to explain it, but you're kind of swinging your arms and hitting objects and things, but they have a Tai Chi sort of program on there where you can sort of actually follow along, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. You're wearing this little helmet, and you're in 360 degrees virtual reality, which is really interesting. We're going to get Mom to try that out a little bit. I pulled it on her a little while back, and she's like, yeah, so I've been to Paris. It's like, okay, I guess I have to find somewhere you haven't been. But it's like the 360 degrees
Paris,
experience.
it was Rome.
Okay, whatever.
I've been there twice.
Okay, fine. But you're immersed in it, sitting here on your couch. Isn't that something pretty awesome?
It was okay.
It was okay. Jeez, she's hard to impress, I'm telling you. I don't know what I'm going to do. So yoga is great, and Tai Chi is great. And guess who you're going to call if you're in the northwest suburbs of Chicago, sort of near the airport, is the Norridge area. You're going to call Joanne Dixon of Body and Brain Yoga Tai Chi in Norridge, Illinois at 708-716-3106. Thank you so much. So what's that, Mom? You say we have a question on the books there that came in recently. What was it?
Well, I think it was asking what language would you like to learn, but I think we partially covered that in a previous week.
Okay.
But I'd have to say probably Italian because my husband was Italian, even though he couldn't speak it. When his family was there in America, they didn't teach the kids Italian.
No.
You had to learn English, which I think was so bad.
Well, he spoke Italian when he was a kid.
Very little. And all I could say is mangia fia mia fata groscia, eat my baby, grow big.
That's it?
That's about it.
Can't you swear? Can't you swear or anything?
No. Well, those are bad words. I didn't realize what I was saying.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
That's like, that's most of the Italian that I know is all the bad stuff. But.
Well, I had 4 years of Spanish, and then I tried to learn French.
Oh.
And I'm saying tried to learn French. After you'd had Spanish with its round sound, carretera panamericana, or United States, Estados Unidos, and in the French was Estados Unis. I mean, in your mouth, in your throat, I could not get that pronunciation at all.
Well, I'll tell you about speaking French because I went to France with I guess it was Old St. Pat's Catholic Church in Chicago at one time, and then we went to Italy too. And when I was in Paris, I just love hanging out in the outdoor cafes and having a cappuccino or a croissant or whatever they had out there. Maybe a demi-tasse or something like that, which was nice. And I would pretend I was a Frenchman speaking to Englishmen with an English accent. And I would go, hey, how do you do today? It's beautiful. No, I don't know. It's okay for me.
But you were speaking English.
And I would say, I would say, you like to have a nice time here. It's okay for you to have a croissant, right? It's croissant. You have to have, but don't have one here. It's not so great. You have to go to this one over here. It's fantastic. You'll never believe how it melts in your mouth. This is so beautiful. And they're like, huh? So after a while, I found out they were from Chicago, and then I had to tell them that I was just putting one on. I couldn't handle it. I'm like, I'm an actor, practicing my accent. Oh, that's why I came here. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Lucky you.
I also wouldn't mind learning Japanese.
Yeah.
I think that would be fascinating.
I think out of all of the Asian languages, it seems like Japanese might be sort of the easier one to learn.
I don't know if it'd be easier or
I
not.
think it is. When we listen to Chinese or my Korean friend is telling me in one afternoon he could teach me basic Korean, but we never did it. And now he's driving for Uber again, so hopefully he'll be coming back. This is one of my students in the ESL class.
Well, we watched this Japanese channel.
Yeah, we watched the NHK.
Oh, so much.
Yeah, it's great. Good stories. Good stories on there.
Yes.
Anyway, so I would like to learn Italian once and for all. I know a little Spanish. I need to brush up on my Spanish. They're very similar languages. I had one lady in my car a while back who was she was speaking Portuguese in the back of my car, and I heard what did she say? Mira, mira, mira. She said some Spanish words that I knew, and then she went with her hands, and she's like, da, 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 da. And I thought she has to be speaking Portuguese because it's like Italian and Spanish kind of combined, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Portuguese is different.
Oh,
yeah.
totally different.
Yes.
So I want to learn Italian, and I want to be fluent in Spanish, and I think I want to learn French because it's just a beautiful language.
Well, it's like the Romance language,
Absolutely.
I think.
Absolutely. And then I want to learn Japanese. So.
Well, you know a lot of Japanese from all of your Japanese friends.
No. I know. I know what they say to you when you walk into a Japanese restaurant. They go, "Hajimemashite." It's like, "Hello, how are you?" I can say, "Thank you very much. Goodbye. Hello. My name is something or other." I can't speak that much. Just a little bit. Oh, I can say this. Watashi wa anata go aishitemasu. You know what that is?
Lord, no.
I love you.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah, so
that's nice.
It doesn't come in
That's
handy
nice.
too much. But,
Okay.
And then I could say, "Shut up, you're stupid,"
Yeah.
So but I could order pretty good, and I'm familiar with the menu, and you got to be knowledgeable in that area when you want to get like nabiyaki udon, because I like the fat noodles, but I like it with the little pieces of chicken, with the tempura, with a little egg in there, with all the things that they put in udon. You can get kitsune udon, which is the deep fried bean curd kind of thing, or you can get tempura udon, which is the shrimp. I like it all in there, so you have to get nabiyaki udon. But normally, it's funny, Asian people in general don't get soup unless it's in the winter. It's like it has to be, and I guess that's kind of, what you normally do, right? Right, Mom?
No, I could eat soup anytime.
Okay. 90-degree weather,
I like soup.
you'll be in the house,
I
it's
like
air
soup.
conditioned. So anytime soup is
Well,
good
some
for you.
people eat cold soup. It doesn't
I don't
always
like
have
that.
to be hot.
That is one thing I do not
All right.
like.
All right.
Cold soup. And they had that in a Korean restaurant I was at one time. Did not like it at all. Cold beef in cold soup. Ugh.
Okay.
It's not right. It's
Everybody has their own choice.
oh my God. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's it for now, guys. So,
Bye.
right? Okay, guys. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye now.
Okay.